All right, guys, we're starting the next game. The teams are Negative Space and Mighty Morphing Stock Exchange, which is Stock Exchange is going to be on the blue side.
Wow, we already have Evelyn, Elise, and a Vi ban already on the left side, and Jinx, Jax, and Swain. So far, Jinx has been banned quite a lot in this tournament, it seems. I was really looking forward and seeing some awesome Jinx plays since everyone has only had a week to try to get amazing with her for tourney readiness, but it looks like she's pretty OP on the solo queue so far. Do you agree?
A little bit. She got played twice or three games yesterday, at least two. Samuel did play her twice.
Okay.
And did fairly well.
So Samuel got Corki. That's a pretty standard pick at this point in the meta. And then we got Shen. They let Shen open on the other side. Do you think that's a pretty big opening for the other team? Because Shen's quite an amazing champ at this point. He can put a lot of pressure on split pushing. And that's what we saw with the other team, with Fupus and his team over there.
Yeah, I think right now they were trying to target ban them a little bit with the Evelyn. They might not be too scared of the Shen.
Wow, we got a Mumu. That's quite devastating pick, especially for a Dr. Flambe. I've heard that a Mumu is actually quite volatile, so I'm actually looking forward to see that this game.
Fupus is hovering over that Singe pick. I'm not too sure if that's going to go through.
Are we going to see Proxy Singe this game? Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. That's going to be pretty fun. That's going to be awesome to see. Okay, they're locking in there.
Yeah, they're gonna settle with a Singe top.
So Zara, standard pick. We'll see if it's going to be a trade for a support at this point to open up. But it also could be mid because we saw that last game. And
yeah, Anthron has run Zyra mid about 3 games. Every other team that's picked her has just ran her support.
Varus, there's no natural escape for Varus. I don't know if this would be an amazing pick, but he is quite strong in lane.
Yeah, I would more have liked to see the Caitlyn against the Corki. Caitlyn, her range is...
Oh, we got some Blitzcrank action going. Oh.
Come on, I want to see Blitz.
Do you want to see some steak? I want to see some steak. Come on, cow. All the way for me over here.
No, they're just going to go with Leona pick.
But the Riven, that's a pretty strong pick, especially she just needs her Bloodthirster, and she's good to go.
Yeah, you can shut her. She's kind of like a Jax, I guess, but not really. She can get shut down, but she just needs 2 items, like Bloodthirster and Last Whisper, then she can start destroying in team fights. And then
that's
the Ahri.
That's a very standard ban. Standard pick, not ban.
Well, it is a standard ban as well, but...
that is true. Agree with me. Yeah. So Leona and a Corki lane, now that is a very strong lane. Can't wait to see some plays made out of this team.
Yeah.
I love the aggressive lanes. It's not so boring. It means I actually can start casting some things when some battles go on.
Just waiting for the last pick. The Swain was banned. Anthron played that. I think he played it once yesterday, and the Swain was picked up again later on. But they decided to go with that Cho'Gath against the Ahri.
Really? Okay. I'm guessing Swain's quite a strong pick at this point, right?
Yeah, he doesn't really have too great of counters. He really beats Ahri, Kassadin, and a lot of the tier 1 mid laners.
So we got a pretty good front line on the purple team today. Yeah. Well, especially on the blue team as well. Come on, a Mumu and a
Leona and Singed.
That's pretty devastating. So we're going to see some pretty awesome team fights so far. This Varus will need to kite for his life against an Mumu ult and a Leona ult. We're going to see that today. We're going to see Proving Grounds. So who do you think? Who are you favoring this round so far?
I don't know. From what I've seen so far from the teams, I think blue team's going to take it.
Really?
They lost 1 game at the very start, but after that they've just been steamrolling through the bracket like nothing.
Definitely. Though it seems like they have both teams have some strong players here, but so far I was seeing blue team and seeing them working together in a remarkable way. So I think I'm going to agree with you, unfortunately. So we're going to be getting underway in the
3-minute delay
on the Summer Rift. I can't wait. So far with the team fight and that jazz, I think purple team, if played right with the pushing with the Shen, it can be devastating. But I don't know. I'm looking at that team fight, and that Amumu scares me.
Yeah. So yeah. If they can lock down the team with the engage from Leona ult then when Amumu goes to follow up with his, Singe can just run right to the AD carry, and there's nothing they're going to do about it.
It's very true, but you know that Cho'Gath can peel like no one other's business, and that 3-second silence, so, you know, if he gets a good silence on Amumu or any of the, you know, like Leona, any initiates, you know, they can do some ludicrous damage before those ults go off. But
they're actually going Jungle Riven. I didn't see that.
Jungle Riven, you know, Jungle Riven is really aggressive. She'll definitely be able to bully Amumu. I can see that out of the water, but she'll need to go and counter jungle, which I would love to see in this game. That would be very interesting. Riven can definitely get some really good ganks off, but, you know, everyone knows an Amumu gank when it comes. That bandage, right? You gotta do those little bandage dodges.
As soon as he gets level 6, yeah, his ganks just get so much more powerful.
Sorry about the stuttering. Anyways, for the Cho'Gath, how do you feel his lane is going to be so far? Do you think he's going to be going against Ahri in the mid?
Oh yeah, definitely. He's going to be going mid. The Cho'Gath, he played it earlier a couple games ago. Did
he? Okay.
Yeah. It worked really good against Nundo's TF. He kind of won the lane. Kind of hardy.
Oh, really?
You got to get one rupture.
We got some Nundo heat here. Is that what I'm hearing?
No. If you can just land a rupture, like Cho'Gath pick becomes so powerful, and he actually maxed rupture first instead of going for Feral Scream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but if you miss the rupture, it's really bad to max it if you can't land it every time.
Oh, well, I'm looking to see a good Cho'Gath. Now, Ahri, you know, being a caster, like she really needs some kills, got to get an early lead or amazing CS. But Cho'Gath is going to be quite difficult to kill because, like, if he gets big, you know, there's no way.
Yep. The Ahri, even if she does lose the laning phase, which I don't really see happening, obviously it could though, but even if she doesn't have kills going into team fights, her maneuverability is able to get around the Shen, the Cho'Gath, and the Riven, and get right on the AD carry. And if the Ahri just destroys AD carries, like, very fast.
Well, I can't wait to see that. I always been one to hate Ahri. She's so hard to control, but we're just loading up right now on the screen. Oh, we got some nice skins there. I haven't seen Sad Robot Amumu for quite a while, so really makes me chuckle.
Yeah.
Ooh, he has a riot. Singe, you don't see that too often.
I got that.
You got that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saying that you're paying attention. All right. I'm quite sad that Cho'Gath doesn't have a skin because I was thinking some gentleman Cho'Gath on the field of justice would be quite amazing at this point. All right, so we got started here so far. Everyone, all the supports just doing their standard buys at this point, and Shen, of course, going Doran's shield and one pot. It's his go-to.
Yeah, it really keeps him safe in that. I'm actually kind of surprised he picked that against the Singed. Actually, not overly. The health regen he'll need if he takes a little bit of the poison damage.
So it looks like they're just going to be going out, most likely go scout out. Hopefully, that would be really cool if we get to see a level 1 fight. I'm just itching for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be picking a fight if I was red team really at this point. They do have a nice team fight, but if they get caught by Leona grab and they have a flip and a charm, so if they can catch one person at least, they can really chunk them really quickly.
You know, the initiate on this side is looking pretty scary with bandage toss and also the flip. I'd have to agree with you. Well, Riven's standing right there. I don't know if they're going to go scout around and maybe do an exploratory bush. That is the same bush where I don't know if anybody saw the TS game in the Worlds. That's where what was it? Odd One died. It was a really awesome play. Anyways, me being a little bit too nerdy and watching too much League of Legends. All right, seems like Singe is backing right now.
They're just trying to hope that they were going to be invading.
Minions have spawned.
Yep, I do.
All right. So they're just going to get some red going for Amumu. It seems like that is a standard start for Dr. Flambe at this point, not the blue.
I think it's more But they're just trying to. I don't know.
It's because
better
he
to
wants
go
to
blue
go.
in a Moo-Moo.
He wants to go gank top lane right after he gets his blue. Right? It's just an easy opener at this point.
Both junglers tend to head up there to do that now.
It'll be really awesome to see an early fight up there as well. All right, Corki and Leona going down to the bot lane.
And the Varus Zyra actually going top lane.
Awesome.
I love it against Singed.
You know, but Chen is able to hold his own against two people like quite well.
Yep, they're doing it because they know he can, and
wow, that was a lot
they
of
need to shut
serious.
down. If they shut down the Singed early,
I don't know if anyone saw that, but that was a lot of serious damage on Cho right off the beginning. He just ate that. But you know, Cho, he eats a lot of things. No pun
and
intended.
his passive keeps him healthy for very. It just keeps him healthy.
You know, Shen staying back like he's supposed to at this point. But Singe just seems like he's being quite confident. He's up there just roaming in the bush at this point.
Yeah. Moo is probably just going to hover around, just try to get 6 as soon as he can before only gank if he really needs to, or if Cho'Gath is really overconfident and pushing up a little bit too much.
So at this point, we should be seeing again gank out at Riven quite soon. Yet again, I don't know if he's going to be going top or middle, but
It seems like he's just going to be farming at this point. Anyways, everyone wants to get to level 6 quite fast. So Corki and Leona are pushing their lane. Shen's going to maybe be able to get his level 2 if he isn't already. I can't see. But other than that, hopefully maybe bot turret will be going down first. Oh, and then Corki just ate that tower shot right there. Oh, there was a taunt on
Fupu. Fupu's going to take a tower shot, just takes 2.
2 tower shots. Man, that's quite low. A gank by bottom on Riven could be quite devastating at this point.
And that's where she's heading right now.
She is going, and I can't wait to see some action going down there now. Amumu is already bottom at this point, so he maybe can respond in kind. There we go. We got the
taunt on the.
Come on,
Riven's coming in.
Hits the Leona.
Gets the knock-up onto Fupu's. Fupu's is forced to flash away.
Oh, right. That was an awesome gank by Riven. Maybe getting some breathing room for Shen at this point. All right. Ari seems a little bit low. You know, that Cho'Gath bullying her around.
Yeah, she's still over half. She'll be fine right now. She has one more potion. There's another
got
rupture.
the knock-up right there. The silence. Come on.
She's not going to be able to do anything else.
It's I love the action right here. You know, if he gets another cooldowns, he maybe can do the ignite and get a free kill right there before she gets level 6.
I'm surprised against Cho'Gath, the mid laners haven't really been running
Amumu's top at this point.
around
We
him.
can maybe see some action, advantage toss. That would be awesome. Gotta respond to that Riven aggression. Oh, there was a knock-up all in with RA first blood on Cho'Gath. That was awesome to see. That was what I was thinking that was going to happen. Dr. Flambe, he has to start doing something right now, and seems like he's just coming in for some lane stealing. Singe just most likely cringing at this point. All right, Riven's going bottom to maybe help with the Shen out a little bit more. Doing that red buff and all the flash. Valkyrie already going, and that was a taunt on Leona. Oh, got some good auto attacks, some good damage. They know they can't do anything at this point.
Fupus is trying to. Kitten is forced to flash away, and they're going to turn on the Shen. Fupus is running very low. He's going to be forced to run away. And while Samuel's still full health.
Yeah, I guess if they didn't go immediately on that Corki, he could just do full damage.
Yeah.
You know,
can't be going for the support.
Oh, Cho'Gath is coming down. We're gonna see some plays right here. Oh, they already have it warded, and they're already going back.
Yeah. And he's just going to recall from there.
Man, there's some good plays right now. Oh, there's all the knock-up, and he missed it. You know, he did the fake backing. And he's going back to lane. He's not even backing at this point, even though he's gotten his money.
Oh, he's backing out.
Oh, there's the ignite on Singe. And then the attack, and then that is the second kill, and that is for Syndra at this point. Good.
Zyra.
So why would I say Syndra? I really want to see a Syndra game, maybe mentally. And we got level 6 on show at this point, so he's gonna get some nom noms. Can't wait to see.
He's able to get his stacks no problem.
Syra.
He hasn't quite used it yet.
Oh, we got Mumu coming around, the advantage toss to the minions, and he
no mana to do anything, and he's too low of health.
So it seems like we gotta go back. No play is given for the Amumu jungle at this point, but you know Amumu, he just needs his level 6, and plays just always have. At this point, the pressure is on bottom and top towers right at this point. Seems like bot tower is doing pretty good, and top tower is doing pretty good, so no downing early at this point.
Yeah, and the CS lane, Varus is very close is only 4 ahead of the Varus. Or sorry, Varus is only 4 ahead of the Corki, so just both lanes doing fairly well against in the 2v1s. Obviously they will, but as the top as the solo lanes go, and Kemchi is actually falling pretty low. It's not going to be quite enough to kill him.
Awesome. So Cho'Gath completed his catalyst already, so that's a little bit of a pretty big advantage at this point.
He picked up 4 healths and 2 mana potions.
Yeah, he's going to be tough to kill at this point. This Ahri will have to most likely roam if he wants to get some kills at this point. So just poking down that tower, and there is the taunt on Corki, and he is not going to go back to the tower. And then he just Valkyries away. He's most likely just going to back and get some nice items back at the blue pill.
And Cho'Gath had 2 stacks.
And that is a slow, and that is a bandage toss flash, and then there is the cursed ceremony.
Flambe's first back on. There's the taunt going on to Flambe.
Flambe is falling back at this point. That was an awesome Shen ult right there. That was awesome to see right there. Now bottom tower, they went back. There was a perfect time for Shen to do his ult.
Yeah. Cho'Gath not doing enough with his abilities built to take that down. He's going to have to delay that quite a bit.
As a jungler, it's really frustrating to take those hits from that golem. Even at level 7, he still hurts like a truck.
This is the semifinals. The winner of this goes to the finals right now.
Oh, we're going to get that Ahri blue at this point. Pretty respectful at this point.
This is the finals of the losers bracket, sorry.
Finals of loser bracket.
Yeah, so this will be a best of 3.
Best of 3? Wow. Yeah. Okay, that'll be really awesome to see. At this point, it seems like Purple Side's doing really strong at this point.
And then it could be another 2 best of 3s.
They're really bringing their A game. I don't know if our blue picks are doing so well right now at this point. Should we take them back?
Yeah, maybe.
So it seems like there was a taunt.
There.
Oh,
and there's the stun.
Come on,
Corki
Shen.
Missing the. But that tower is falling very quickly.
He's sweating, that's why.
Yeah. Both towers are getting really low. I think Samuel's going to pick up the bottom one first.
So Corki is a phage already, so that is kind of disheartening for Shen. If he gets some nice auto attacks, Corki will speed up. But they just did recent changes to it, so it's not so OP as it was before.
Yeah, all they did is increase the cost of it. Not too much.
Oh, okay.
I think they made it.
I thought
I think they reduced it a little bit as well. It's
he's gonna go for the pop up. He's like, "Come on, Ahri, you're not going back on my dime." So there's Riven right in the bushes right there. Just gonna poke and just say, "Hey, I'm king of this jungle." Amumu's just like, "Oh no." All right, that's how I feel if I'm a jungler at this point, just bossing around. Oh, there's maybe some action going on in mid. We're going to see what's going on. That's pretty close.
There's a taunt right there. And then they're going to engage on this. That all has
that Cho is just so big at this point. Ahri can't do anything. Oh, there's a flash.
There's most likely going to go down. Yep, there's go down to the ignite. Dr. Flambe now uses the ult, and he will be able to pick up, most likely be able to pick up the kill on Bradshaw and then turn on Kitten, but he's falling very low himself. He does pick up the kill, but the ult from Riven takes him down low enough.
And that's double buff on Riven right there. So that's a good... That was kind of a good turnout. Like Cho got another kill on Ahri, making her further behind. A kill on a jungler, especially Amumu, is good, but it is not as good as on the mid.
Yeah, definitely.
So the tower on the top at this point is down. Purple side is just looking pretty strong, just taking advantage of these fights. Shen coming in mid since Cho'Gath had to take the death timer at this point.
And Sam is going to.
Oh, is bot turret down at this point?
Yeah, they got it a little bit ago.
Oh, okay, perfect. Just looking around. All right, so both turrets are down. So, gold at this point. Oh, there was the ult.
On the Fupus. Fupo's getting locked down again. Oh. And then the charm gets him really nice.
That was a dead Zaya right there.
Yeah. And Perception falling very low himself, and he does fall, and Fupus is forced to back away. He's very low, and it looks like the blue team was going to go in there with a nice flip onto Kitten. Kitten is forced to flash away as well, and that will be safety for her.
That was
they're going to rotate.
Very big surprise
they might be able to catch Cho here.
And knock up going down and on to Corki, going in. Oh, that was
just misses the charm.
Oh, that would have been a nice charm right there. Going for the dragon at this point. We're going to see some action. Riven going in. At this point, Ghost popped on Ghost.
Trying to chase down Cho'Gath. The silence goes on him, but he still gets the flip. Bradshaw falling very low. Same with Waterly. And Leona actually going down.
Man, the team fight on this team is awesome on blue.
Goes down as well.
Just taking practically the ace at this point. No, just Varus and Zyra already down, but unofficial ace at this point. They want to get that dragon, so...
Zyra and Varus are in pursuit to get it.
Yet again, they definitely can try to contend with them. They're quite low at this point. No,
yeah, they're just going to have to back out.
Yep.
And if Zyra takes it...
hey,
if that's his perception, might be able to pick it up.
Oh, just trying to get that Singe at this point.
Almost gets him. Singe is getting lower.
They're maybe going to get a free dragon at this point.
Yeah.
But that was definitely an awesome fight for blue side.
Corky wants a piece of them.
Oh, that's a
Shen
Shen
there's
ult.
the ult. Waterly actually trying to chase down, but the Valkyrie gets him away. The Singe kind of swing in from the top lane, or from the mid lane.
Trying to delay him enough so that Amumu and Leon can come, but they get the dragon at this point.
Yeah. Oh, the taunt almost lands on Kimchi, and that would have been death for him.
This is an awesome action game so far. 6-6. This is an even game at this point. Both towers down. It's good to see.
Yeah, only a slight gold advantage, 800 gold for red team, and they might be able to get this turret. They gotta watch out for Flambe's ult. It is up.
Yeah, Cursed Side Mummy was down before because of that engagement before in the mid where...
yeah, Singe is gonna go top, and they're gonna sack this mid turret. Here now he's rotating mid lane, but it's a little bit late now. And there's the double ult again. Perception falling very low. Kitten.
AoE damage is just so insane. Knock up. Alright, so they just back out at this point. Those ults are too much. Oh, Ari just overextending a little bit quite a bit. That was a taunt by on the Amumu. Are they gonna keep with it? Oh, that is a dead Amumu right there. That was an awesome play by Shen. Nice taunt right there.
The Cho'Gath using his ult there, not quite executing him with it to get the stack, but still got him low now for the Ignite kill.
There is no way that they can get this turret. They can keep poking at it, but you know, another Shen taunt. Oop. Some good missiles by Corky
Zyra's going to go back. She's out of mana, and Waterly is going to go back as well.
Yeah, Ari is just way too low to do anything at this point. You can definitely tell that she's quite behind. It would be a different game if she wasn't, but she is catching up slowly at this point with these nice fights for blue side.
Oh, Fupu's getting knocked up. Just misses the Bradshaw just misses the silence, and not going to be able to do anything to that.
So at this point, I don't know if Shen's going to be going back for the blue pill, but you know, if this was going on, he would maybe push, and there would be a little bit of pressure going on bot lane, maybe go in the second tower. But do you think purple side's a little bit scared at this point that they don't have this big lead?
I'm not sure. Like, they got to know that the game is really closer now, being a 7 kills, and two turrets going down for both sides.
Well, I think they could possibly brave of pushing with that Shen eventually, but at this point he seems like he's just going to be safe and getting some easy CS and catching up.
Yep. So nice ward coverage from the red team covering that bottom. And I'm surprised they didn't give all that CS to the Varus instead.
So it looks like there's some action going on mid. They're going to be pushing that tower. That tower is quite low, so purple will maybe try to sack that and get that gold lead.
Stopping Singe from doing too much more pushing on the top lane.
Well,
in the solo lanes, Singe is about 30 gold up. So quite a bit of advantage over the Shen.
30 CS?
30 CS. Yeah, not 30. 30 gold wouldn't mean anything. It's not even a potion.
Yeah, that Singe is just sitting in that bush and is just like, hey, bud, what's up, buddy?
Anthony actually taking a lot of damage, forced the ult away, and burn that, and trying to go back in.
Taunt.
Flash silence from Bradshaw,
Cho
not
has
able
so
to follow
much
up on
at this
it.
point. Ari can't
does
do
get the
anything.
rupture and throws the ignite. That ignite
that was a Shen
will kill her.
Ult, and that is a kill on Ari. Now they can siege this tower. That Ari is dead.
Cho'Gath.
Yet again, you got to be scared of that.
Another rupture and silence.
That Amumu is going in for the ults,
and Bradshaw dies. And Perception's about to fall down himself.
They just back out. That Varus can't do anything at this point.
Barrier.
There is a dive with Corky, and he gets a kill.
And they're not quite turning on Waterly yet, but they are now.
Singe is just going in and doing
Samuel is taking the turret, and he still gets that. But Riven throws the ult,
and that is a kill on Corky. Shut down.
From the last turret hit.
Oh, this is awesome. And the turret's not going down, and Riven's just going in, and she's doing the stunts.
Yeah, she's full health.
That was a flip, and he's trying to go after Dr. Flambe at their point, and then
going all out for him. But they're just going to turn on him, and Flambe will die.
Riven is just devastating them with the auto attacks. That's a dead Singe right there, and Leon is backing out, and there's no dive there, and that's an easy tower for purple side. That was an amazing fight so far.
Riven got double buff and a double kill from that.
Oh, Ari's there, but she can't save the tower at all.
No.
That was a ballsy Valkyrie in by Corki right there. Just to get that kill.
Yeah, he didn't quite wait long enough or the Leona wasn't in range to get the turret aggro, or else he would have been able to sit in there and do everything for his team.
So the Shen is down bottom right now. It would be awesome to see him start pushing. I think that would be a really cool play if Purple started doing that. But
still doesn't even have a Sunfire cape. He's only at 60 CS at 17 minutes.
No. Oh wow. Maybe pushing is not the best objective at this point.
No, you need some items before you can do that.
He doesn't have that Sunfire to help his pushing power. So it seems like Leona and Corki will be going bottom. So Dragon should be coming up in a couple minutes.
Timer on your screen.
57 second. Oh, that's very handy at this
There's
point.
one for Baron as well.
So we're going to definitely be seeing a fight being going up at this point.
Ari trying to just grab a quick taunt on their team, but they're going to be able to dodge it. No
or
problem.
the start of some ward battles going on. Now that Riven is just quite ahead at this point. She tanked so many of them.
Yeah.
It's just a level advantage at this point. She doesn't have any. She just has one of the jungle tanky items. That's it.
She just have Ancient Golem. She doesn't even have her Bloodthirster up yet, which she's working on right now.
Yeah, again, that double buff does help her out. That's for sure.
Well, she killed them without
before
she got the double buff.
She does not do it. Ari unfortunately does not do that much damage to her at all at this point in the game.
She's doing about 56 magic resist.
Ari does have her Death Grasp, but at this point, is it enough? Now there is going to be a battle commencing at this point. They're just trying to open up Dr. Flambe, just trying to get her bandage toss in there. But Shen is just trying to get those taunts at this point.
And Sin just dancing around, waiting for the fight to start.
Really? I didn't even notice. Wow. They know what's going on here. All right. So who's going to attack that dragon first? We'll see. Shen doing what he does, take some free damage. Oh, they don't know. They know how even this game is. They don't. None of them wants to do.
Oh, there's a bandage toss.
There's a curse of Sad Mummy, and then only two people, not any of the carries at this point. Shen taunts in, but he's just going down. That's a Shen death right there. A lot of damage on Amumu, and that
Fupu's diving onto the Varus, but he just doesn't have enough tanky items to be able to stand with that. Kemchi trying to go through the team.
Not enough damage to kill the AD carry at this point. Ari's just going down. But Riven is not able to go down. The Corki has to back out. That show is just too big.
And he gets the rupture too. The Valkyrie is
his ult
not
down?
quite.
Did he already use it? Oh, he's just doing some auto attacks. Maybe wait until the cooldowns are down.
There's
and that is a dead Corki right there. And possibly a bot tower at this point.
Maybe.
Nope. They're just gonna go. They're gonna go safe and get the dragon at this point.
Singe is chasing him down. Perception is very low.
This is a crazy battle right here. Singe is just taunting here. He knows he can't do anything but just bother that AD carry. That poor AD carry.
And red team's now 5k.
5k difference at this point. Blue teams can still respond in kind because of their ults, but at this point, that was a flash, and then Varus got that kill. Singe was just being a little bit too ballsy at that point.
Yeah.
But come on, you gotta agree, Singe without balls is just boring.
It's nice to see blue team not steamroll anybody anymore. It's nice to see them getting into some close games.
Hey, Purple's bringing out the game, their game face today at this point. Definitely not making any huge mistakes at this point, from what I can see. Amumu ults. What can you really do with the Amumu ults with the bandage tossed in, right? At this point,
he wasn't getting the right people with that.
No, definitely. He got last fight. He got Cho and he got Zyra.
Yeah.
Not that big of targets at that point. I guess Cho is the mid carry, but he's as tanky as Shen at this point in the game.
Yeah, red team have a pretty big advantage, even though they have no engage for team fights. They have a Shen taunt or a rupture. That's basically it, or a Zyra root grab. The blue team has a lot of engage on their team, though.
Those Ari charms, they can be devastating, especially late game when you don't expect them. I know she's not a force at this point, but if she catches up like she is, she definitely can turn this around a little bit, get some kills. But Riven is just getting so big at this point.
Yes, the problem about Riven. She has her Bloodthirster now, and now she's probably going to go for her GA.
She's a healthy Riven right now. Riven is not...
Usually she's easier to deal with because she doesn't have Ancient Golem, which is top lane, but...
20 minutes in.
Yeah.
120 CS. That's quite a lot. She got a lot in lane.
Yeah, the tanks on red team are really starting to be a lot stronger than the ones on blue team.
So Singe is pushing the top tower. We're going to see if most likely purple side is going to start. No. Shen is just going to be going top to respond to that at this point.
Kemchi still doesn't have his ROA on Singed yet, and 22 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a little.
I don't know if you really want to go because it takes 10 minutes. I think it takes 10 minutes for it to fully stack. And
so they're going to be sieging mid towers and respawn, and Dr. Flambe is going in and just going past
and
that
they'll
knock-up right there. Nothing scared.
Their 80 carry is bottom, and there's not too much they can do.
They know their team fight is just so strong at this point. Even though they're 5k behind, they're just sieging this tower. And is purple going to respond to this?
Well, they need to get that Varus back there. Yeah, he was forced to go bottom.
Oh, okay.
To deal with that, with the pushing lane, yep. And Shen is going to be waiting top, going to be pushing that, and waiting to ult in most likely, or just rotate.
That Varus has red buff at this point, so it'll be a little bit easier to kite that Singe if he comes in. But it seems like there's possibly a fight, or no, Amumu's blue pilling it at this point.
No, red team can't really engage without a Rupture at this point, or a Varus ult, or obviously Zyra grabs.
So it seems like purple side is going to be trying to siege that mid tower at this point. So.
Yeah, and as soon as they see Singe top, they do know he has TP, but they're probably going to try to fight or do something.
They're going top, then most likely go kill the Singe.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, they're trying to bait it, I guess.
They're trying to make something happen at this point. They know that they don't have an Amumu on their team to initiate.
Cho'Gath trying to go in for a Rupture again.
Oh.
Almost gets him with the grab, with the bind from Zyra. And there's the charm onto Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath's in a bad position. He is forced.
That was a good flash by Cho. You had to at this point. Like Amumu engaging on that was bad for their team.
Yeah, now they got to throw someone top, but it's too late. The tower is dead.
So that was some easy gold for red team at this point.
For blue team?
Is it? Why does it say red team on my screen?
I don't know.
I mean, it's still new to the casting thing at this point, but Dr. Flambe going in with the bandage toss and misses it completely, but we'll see some more after that.
That was probably from my, because your computer's running through my game sound too as well. They're all coming in.
Taunt right there. This is a good engage. Varus not getting hit too much.
Waterly dies really quickly to that Chen, and
Riven needs to get in there, do some auto attacks, get some damage, but
Corki getting destroyed by Riven.
Ari's just doing no damage at this point. Singe just can't do anything against this Riven.
There's
She's just not dying at this point with that Bloodthirster. Singe is going to be going down just in a second right there. The flash is going into from Dr. Flambe and the bind from Zyra right there, and that is a kill for Zyra. Oh man, that is a great fight. And they're going for Baron.
There's nothing blue can do at this point. They know Anthron is out of mana and he has to go back, and Fupu's, just the two of them can't take on 4, even with the help of Baron damage.
This is a huge turnaround in events. Blue team at this point was just trying to bully almost to a certain degree.
Yeah.
And now it just turned around, and the Baron fight, oh, this is going to be crazy. Blue really has to get their guns going together if they're going to definitely defend this Baron fight, eventually going on.
Yeah.
Especially with the Shen. I'm not forgetting about that Shen.
Yeah.
Are they going to use him to start pushing? Like, that Shen has a Sunfire. He has some magic resist now. Shen's looking pretty healthy at this point.
Oh, yeah. Surprised no one on their team went to lock it. That a little bit of shield and the magic resist for a team could really help them against the blue team, even further their advantages, because all of their champions have some sort of AP damage.
That's true. So Leona has oracles at this point. It's going to be starting the ward battle at this point. There's enough money.
And then it looks like they're going to try to get the Shen.
This is a good idea to get at the Shen, but at this point, Shen just has a ton away, and it's just a waste of resources at this point.
Yeah.
He just needs to turn around and get back going at this point. There's nothing. Oh, he's just backing. He's going to blue pill it.
And blue team is going to be able to get a free drag out of this. Actually, here comes red team in hot pursuit, and Shen still has his ultimate, so he will be able to get in there. Cho'Gath forcing them out, and there's the Rupture on the
That's a flash from Leona right there.
Red team has slain the dragon.
And that's a free dragon for purple side. More of a gold lead now. Shen is trying to push top, and not Shen. Singe is trying to push top at this point, but
Shen is there to stop him.
There's not much a Singe can do at this point. And he got his ROA at this point, but it's definitely not built up.
Well, it's full.
isn't
Yeah.
already?
No, it's not full yet. Never mind. I guess I saw like 80 extra mana, and I thought that was full for some reason when it goes up to 200.
So it seems like Purple are just pushing out the lanes at this point. They definitely want to get a team fight going. If I was them, if I were going on the Baron fight,
Yeah.
the vision is everywhere at this point, except over in the Baron area, obviously.
Now that Shen's got a Spectral Cowl, he will be able to dive right into teams and not have to worry about too much about getting bursted anymore.
Well, I guess that's the Singed AP damage and the Corki at this point. Not really the
The Ahri has a lot of AP damage. Amumu's ult has a lot.
She's not
on
going
it.
to waste her Death Bar grasping that on, on Shen.
No, no, definitely not.
But you never know. And that's a tower going down for Purple side. More of a gold lead at this point.
Yeah.
It's looking like almost 8k going on here. That's almost a 10k lead.
Yeah.
Now that's quite critical. It's getting to critical mass at this point.
And with the short cooldown on the Cho'Gath, and he hasn't really died recently. I'm surprised he hasn't had 6 stacks yet. He's only at 4, and it doesn't take. Especially with the cooldown, his ult is very short. He should be just using it in the jungle, just getting that stacks up.
Yeah, it's quite. I didn't know that he was not fully enlarged. He should be a healthy Cho at this point.
Oh yeah.
Nom nom nom. Anyways, Shen pushing like Shen always does. Singed is responding, so we definitely can change this to a 4 versus 5 at any point in time.
Shen actually going on taunting onto Kemchi, but Kemchi is able to get out of there. He's actually starting to lose trades really hard.
There is
not hard, but he's still starting to lose trades to the Shen.
There is a big level lead at this point for Purple side, and I hope Blue side realizes that they can't straight up fight in any way with this team.
They got to fight under a tower, especially with the amount of the ults that they have, be able to lock most people down.
Just with that Riven is just quite threatening at this point. Now Varus is catching up, but you know.
Yeah, and she's got that last whisper now. She's going to be going to GA.
It's going to be quite threatening. Now they're coming in. Cho'Gath maybe just going to try to get some auto attacks on there. No knock-up miss right there.
And that's what they'll be waiting for the engage.
Now Shen is Singed. I keep mixing up with him. He's coming in for the 5 versus 5 at this point. Shen should keep pushing at this point. He has his ult.
Yeah, he can't let his wave get pushed at anymore.
And that is the Curse of Sad Mummy on Cho'Gath. I think it was a big mistake, and that's all
wrong
Shen.
target.
And there's a taunt.
And Cho'Gath's going right after the Samuel, and Samuel's getting destroyed by the Cho'Gath.
Going down to Riven, and that is going to be at least 2 towers at this point from that fight right now. That's
go 3
Singed
people.
trying to do what he does, but that Riven just responds with a complete devastation to him. Poor Singy Poop. All right, that is a free tower there and a free inhib at this point. I don't think they can win after that battle, but they're just too low. No minions in sight.
Reception taking like no damage that fight at all. Probably lifestealed some of it, but for the most part.
There's the first inhib of the game. Purple side just looking so strong. 23-12. Blue is really not. There was an even side there, right? It was that when that Singed was dancing.
Yeah.
You think Singed is just a little too cocky at that point?
No, they were a little bit behind at that point as it is, or as it was, but I don't know. Wasting.
Ahri trying to go up to our Blue and maybe gonna go right into the Zyra. She is not going to do anything to Zyra.
So I missed it. Amumu blew everything on Cho'Gath alone.
Cho'Gath alone. Cho'Gath, there is just no way. But I think he was just trying to make something work. Sometimes maybe the pressure gets on, and you gotta. He wanted to make the plays. And
Cho'Gath's too tanky that'll do nothing to him.
This game is a nice turn of the events at this point. The CS is looking pretty good for Corki at this point. He has the most CS in the game. And Ahri's CS is awesome. The CS actually for Purple side is not that good, but the fights, they got the kills.
Yeah. At 30 minutes you expect people to be at least at like 220 farm. But that's high, very high level people.
I gotta give it to them. Like Blue side's CS is quite good for being behind. But Purple side should be doing a lot more. Yet again, Riven does have 186 CS. Maybe all that extra CS is going to
to the jungle, but
and that is a threatening jungle. It's almost like a top. She is actually more powerful than the solo lane at this point.
She's got the Ghost Blade now.
Yet again, Shen is looking quite healthy, and he's doing the normal push at this point again, and they're most likely going to do some plays again. Most likely for top tower, it looks like.
And now that Cho got the Hourglass, there's not too much that Blue's going to be able to do to him.
So that Baron is going to be going back up in 24 seconds. So we're going to be seeing if there's going to be a Baron fight coming up soon. I don't know if Blue can respond. Do you think, Nathan?
I'm not too sure. This game's
some
looking
free damage
kinda pretty over.
on Ruben right there.
Not really, but
Hey, they definitely can turn around that.
Yeah.
Shannon.
Singe just continuing to do little battles.
For some reason, this game I can't say Singe for the life of me. I keep calling him Shen. I don't know if anybody's noticed that. Shen and Singe. Try it. Shen and Singe. It's just so difficult at this point in the game. They're so similar.
Yeah, and they're just gonna go back for the dragon. Or sorry, for the Baron.
Don't know if Blue can do anything about that because Singe is bottom and they don't. I don't know.
Singe
if they're
does have
strong
TP, so you'll be able to get there.
enough. Is it up?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
It's up.
All right, we're going to maybe see an interesting battle right there. They're baiting at this point, but Shen is still devotedly pushing that bottom tower, which he should be doing, and that's a 10 Shen taunt right there. Flip. It's just some battle going on with them.
And without the help of the turret, Singe, now you got me doing it, is going to lose the trades.
That Baron is going down quite fast. I don't know if Blue Side can actually contend with that. That Baron's going to be down right now.
Yeah.
And they're opening
super
himself
minions
up.
in their
That is an
right
ult
now.
from Varus, and that is Leona ult right there.
Bubos is going down really quickly, and he
that
will
is
get...
a dead Leona right there. Easy.
Oh my.
That was a
Getting caught.
that was a great turnaround. Revan is dead, and Dr. Flambe just got eaten.
Eat himself, but... yeah.
That was a good Shen ult right there, but Riven just overextended a little bit too much.
Yeah, she got caught by Fupu's ult. Finally landing on the right targets that he needs to and turning that around a little bit.
So that's a pushing top right now at this point. You know, there's not much Blue can do at this point.
No.
Nah. Whoa.
Kemchi trying to engage on them, but he's dropping to half very quickly.
Ari just can't put out any damage.
And Procession being caught in the front, almost getting flipped himself. The
That
massive
was
AP from Choga taking him
crazy.
down. He's at like a quarter
He
health.
just disappeared from my map. I couldn't even say
So he's
anything.
got 530 AP.
I was going to
at
ask
29.
you, did that actually happen? Oh, that is going to be the most likely the second inhib down at this point. Blue is looking quite unfortunate at this point.
I really like Cho mid. He's a very safe pick. It's kind of hard. If you play safe, it's really hard to gank you. You just got to wait to get your level 6, start getting the stacks, and you start rolling really easily.
You know, I don't know if Blue can take it back. They definitely seriously need an amazing team fight with. But at this point, just the lead is just so much at this point.
Yeah, and red team still has over half on their Baron buff, so they're probably just gonna, with the 2 inhibitors down, they're just gonna go for Dragon, which is up now.
With a 15k lead, I don't think Blue can come back from this.
And back, and then just push bottom, let the other 2 lanes push, and close out the game.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Well, at this point, it's just about if Blue holds to his guns, I have faith in Blue. Our Blue pit. Remember, we got to hold on to the Blue side right now. You can't take it back at this point.
No,
so
I can't.
At this point, just holding to your guns, trying to push out those waves. At this point, we got to wait until those hibs are up. At this point, now they possibly can do a defense at double towers if they can.
Well, if there's a whole wave of super minions, that's a lot of extra damage.
But purple's not going to go straight to double tower. They're just going to go push bottom.
They're going to push bottom.
Rinse and repeat. Easy game. You know, let's just push small objectives until eventually we overcome them. So, not going to go for the win. I guess no team really would do that, unless you're SK.
Yeah.
All right, Blue's just holding to their guns, and it seems like purple side they want to keep pushing. So
I'm surprised Riven hasn't been going for GA, but she is going for that quick
that is just
Dr. Flambe.
Dr. Flambe is not a tank anymore at this point in the game.
He gets destroyed.
And that is a Singe going down at this point. Shen ult, and then Singe is down. All of their meat is gone. That is a flash in there with the Shen taunt.
Ult for him.
Ari has a flash away. That's a ult away.
Yeah, Cho is really has been saving his ult for the Singed.
And look how big Cho is at this point.
Yeah,
he's a 5-man team right there.
Double buffed. Or you got double pots on him.
That is a Corky. Oh, no taunt, no stuns. That is overextending Riven right there, and she is most likely not going to go down because she got the shield right at the last second right there.
And this will be game.
Some good play there. Good game. That was really fun to see, guys. Blue put up a big fight at this point.
Oblivion getting caught by the charm. Going down in seconds, but just not quite enough damage on the next to save him.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be getting to the next game really soon.